What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and this one, well, is a bit of a sad one in a way. So 3 days before Christmas something happened, and it actually wasn't our fault, but let me explain and see what we are doing. As you may be able to see, the Fiesta was rear-ended. What happened was we were stationary, we'd done an emergency stop, we had stopped. The car that was behind us, travelling at approximately 40 miles an hour, did not notice us and just straight into the back of us. So this has gone through the insurance and it is actually classed as a write-off, category S. But we have brought it back and we are going to fix this. Now, I've never done any structural work, but we're going to give it a go. So you can kind of see at the minute, you can see the boot, you can see down here on the bumper and stuff. But the damage is a little bit worse. Let me show you. So the boot lid itself is like this, and then we have all of this here, and then into I don't know if we're gonna see it on the camera right now, is actually all here, this whole panel. So we're going to attempt to pull it out. Now, first things first is we need to take all these parts off and really see the extent of the damage, which is what we're going to do right now. I will put a picture in now of what happened, and it was really unfortunate, but we've got a car to fix now and we need to get this back on the road in less than a week, ready for this to go down to Piranha Racing for an inspection to make sure that it's all safe again. So we got to crack on. Okay, so at the minute, what you'll see on this side is the clips are all completely had it. So this side is actually all undone. I do have some other videos which I'll put in right now so you can see in the daylight what it looks like before I brought it in the garage, because there's not a great deal of space in here. So let's have a look at them now. Okay, so you can see the damage of most of the car now. You've seen what it's like. What we're going to do is get this bumper off. Clips are broken this side. You've got a Torx bit there, and the two Torx that were underneath completely ripped off. So all we actually got to worry about is these two bits here and unclipping it from this side. So let's get on. And I've got my trusty little dish to hold my bolts in. So actually what I'm going to do is put them back in the original holes they came out of, just so I don't lose them. So I'm just going to put that one in there, like that. I do actually have socket bits for this, but I'm just making my life more complicated than it actually needs to be, but yeah. There's also two on this arch lining, obviously this way, so let's get those two undone as well. That's a really tight spot here. Oh, come on. Really something.
How can you not just rip it?
Because I don't want
Just
to...
the clips?
Yeah, the bracket that's there, that's on the car, I haven't got a new one for it.
Alright.
It wasn't true as such. So I don't want to break it. I didn't have to do, because it means it's delayed getting back on the road because it won't be able to hold the bumper on.
Okay, so I need to get better at doing some voiceovers because I'm just not as good as like I need to be. Anyway, without rambling, so right now I got it stuck on and I'm having trouble trying to get it off. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, but right now I had no idea how to get this off and it was just trial and error. Okay, so I managed to get that off, which is absolutely fine. Right now what I'm actually doing is there is a clip stuck on the arch liner, so I'm trying to get that off, and then followed by that there is a bulb for the reverse light, or is it fog light? It could be fog light, I think, that you also need to twist and pull out.
See that sound cover on the bonnet? Does that literally just rip off?
Yeah.
Do you need to be careful with it, or is it just...
No, I can help you do in a minute. If that's what you want, because I'm taking Sophie's off as well.
I want it off. If I did that Simposer thing, I want to just see how it sounds.
Yeah, what did your dad think too?
My dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it, man. He's never driven one before, but...
Apologies for the camera, I don't know why it turned, so this will make him do for the minute. It will turn back, don't worry.
So right here we have a tram gauge, and we need to measure the crash bar to see how much the car is actually out by the one that we've bought to put in. So let's get that going. What you need to do, your side comes out and do that. So put that. You literally put it like this. Even if you put it on the actual bolt itself, you have to push it in. Is that on?
Yep.
Right
It's
now.
in the middle of the screw.
I'll screw that in there.
It's on. Let's get spirits on it or not?
Yeah, have you done that? Yeah, tighten that bit and tighten that bit. Perfect. Right, now let's see.
Is that bent the opposite way, or is it meant to be arched a bit?
Oh, it's meant to be arched like that.
Right.
So now you'll see
Oh, it's meant to.
how it's like out. Is that still recording? Yeah. So we line it.
Might just set it on the floor to get it.
Just go straight there to there.
It's not bad.
Okay, but we're still
It's like a couple of mil.
probably little. Okay, so let's see on here.
Put that one more to the left. That's you on the bolt.
Okay, so they're not massively out. So what I'm thinking to start off with is getting chains around this and just pulling it out backwards. So
You gotta keep this at size, you know.
yeah, what we're going to do now is we've got this arm that we're going to put underneath and try and pull it back off of the crash bar itself. So we'll see how that goes. It's only a couple of mil out, so the car's squeezed in. So we need to try and pull it back out and then go from there and then deal with the inside of the boot afterwards. So let's go. Going quite slow. So what we need to do.
This is all trial and error. We have not used one of these before, And why I thought this tiny little thing would even work, I have no idea. As you'll see what happens in the next few minutes. So if you see one of these and you need to buy one, do not buy this one because it's not worth it. And I haven't used one of these since I was 18 and I had a full-size dozer. So yeah, trial and error completely here.
It's been a bit tough though because it's there and the main bit's over there. But you can't get. You're joking.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, what are we gonna put on this? Got that bit?
Nice. Put that chin strong.
What's that? Just the same.
Get the same. That's good.
That plank here is snapping as well. Snapping on this, but it's not snapping.
Nice. This fucking plastic's coming off. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like snapping on
Oh,
that.
it's that shit. I think one of them bit down there, this bit.
No, this is bending up at the flanks.
Oh.
Yep.
That's look. That chin's tight though, so we need to put it onto it.
Swap that side. No. That is kaboggered. Yeah. Snapped.
Fuck.
Oh, that was no good. Okay. Right, what we're gonna have to do, get that out. I mean, it pulled some of it out.
That's
How far out are we? Can we hold this into your other end?
fucking cables getting on the way. Yeah, I'm in.
You're in. So we're still maybe like 2 mil off
No,
ish.
maybe a bit more than that if you want to buy on, but in the middle.
So what we need to do, I'm going to leave it like that, and what I'm going to do, put a strong arm inside, push it out. So,
Okay, never used one of these either, and we're just going for it. I watched hours upon hours of like using these and all different car repairs on rear end damage. So this is my first go of using this as well. A lot of firsts in this video, but I'm gonna give it a go and see how it goes. Once I get the hang of it, that is.
Remember
I was pretty happy with how this was turning out for a first go. There's a lot more to come, and there are part 2, part 3, and we'll see how we get on. Still going even while editing this, so yeah, pretty happy with this so far. I'll mess with him in a minute. So now, just literally getting that crash bar off, seeing where we're at. I've pulled it back as much as I could with the crash bar there. So now just taking it off, see where we're at, and evaluate from there. Yeah, some of these bolts were really hard to get off. Whacked on some WD-40, trying to loosen it off. It also had Loctite on it as well. So potentially someone's taken this off before. Yeah, my knees started to hurt. I had to grab that foam mat. Because that concrete is not nice to have your knees on. But yeah, getting this off, and there's some little clips that need to be pulled off, as you just saw on that wire, that little loom. But yeah, let's get that crash bar off and go from there. So we have one very bent slam bar, crash bar, whatever you want to call it. So that one is now off. Now what we are left with. So it's actually not looking too bad. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's getting there. And then from inside, this is the problem we've still got, is this nick here. Not really sure how we're going to do that just yet, but yeah, we need to put it back. And then inside, you can't fully see it, but a lot of it is now getting there. So I don't know if you can see that right there, but we are literally like millimeters off, and I'm not just going to push it on because I want it to like go on flush, but I'm hoping by the time we push this section out, it will straighten up a bit more, especially with this one, and put it out a bit. So as you can see, we're not looking too bad. Now on the inside, the seam seal, I will say the seam seal here has split, but apart from that, it's not looking too bad. There's a bit more seam seal split down there, but I don't think it's actually cracked anything. So we'll carry on pushing and see how we get on, but that's how it's looking so far. So I'm actually going to leave that as part 1 right now, to the point that we've got the slam bar kind of in place. We're about 1 millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters off, but we're going to leave it at that for the minute. This will be part 1, and part 2 we'll see how we get on. But my main concern is actually getting that boot all lined up, measuring across the way, that way, yeah, this way. So we also have my friend's Fiesta, Connor, who's just left, which we're going to use the tram gauge to make sure all the points on the whole car is lining up the same as what it should be for both cars, because he's got a Fiesta ST as well. But I'm pretty happy with that so far. I know that the arm has actually snapped, so we won't be using that. We're making the best of what we've got right now, because I don't want to go and pay a couple of grand to go and buy a full-on dozer. And I mean, if I fail at this, I can always take it down to Piranha Racing and get them to put it on the proper jig, but I wanted to have a go at this first. I'm trying to learn how to do it while I'm doing it. Gutted that the tool broke at the start, but I don't think we're doing too bad. So as long as it all lines up properly and we get the tram gauge and we're measuring, it'll be good. So peace out guys, see you in the next one. Bye.